Alright, hi everyone, so I am back again with another video, and yeah, so the lace project, the lace actually isn't moving ahead that much because I have a lace shawl I'm working on. That one is not actually moving ahead that much because I don't like to take it to school and work on it, because at school tends to be an environment that's not necessarily the cleanest, so yeah, it doesn't strike me as a place I should take it. So instead I opt to bring other things. So what I did is, yeah, I made this. Isn't it pretty? I can wear it. I'm wearing my red minimalism inspired passion one, but I can take it off and put this other one on. And take this one off too. And this is a new one, right? One second. There we are. So that's my new necklace that I made. So this is bead crochet. It has 4 or 5 different types of beads, but it's mostly this one, the Van Gogh Starry Night Blue. And that's the majority. That's why it's so pretty. See, it shines. Oh, you can't see. Sorry. Anyways, that's the first one I was making. And the second project, so the shawl is kind of on pause, but I'm also making this. It's also bead crochet, but this is seed beads. This one is hex beads, while these are seed beads. And I really like it because it's so pretty. And this one's pretty too. And I tried to make it flat, but I think the main issue was that it was really, because normally this is a round cable, and then I tried to make it flat so it sits against my neck more. Not like a choker, but I guess people would call this a choker, just where it sits on my neck. But if it was like this, I would want it to be flat against my neck, so it doesn't disturb my neckline that much, but it's fine. It came out a little more round than I expected, but I can work on that for next time. And I take this to school because it's just really easy to pull out, and I just work on it. And if I have an hour or two just to finish it up, then I can finish it up. It's not a big deal. Oh, speaking of school, so how do I say this? So I don't. The problem nowadays is that people anywhere can say anything, and I'm just gonna say, you know those children in school, not my school, but say grade school, who always do something to get attention? They make farting noises, or they shout nonsense that is absolute moonshine just to get attention from the teacher, or just to draw attention from the other students. Those kinds of people still exist even in the adult world, or they're still, not even adults yet, but they cause noise. So I'm going to just say this in a way, because nowadays you can say anything in any which way, and people run with it and mess with it. I could say something really true. There's a lot of dust today in the air. I don't know why. Anyways, I could say anything I wanted to. That's a random statement that's true, and anybody can mess with it. I could say, my cat bit into my butt. Because he actually did. One time he actually did. My cat bit into my butt, and someone could just clip this video and that part and take that statement and do whatever they want with it. That's how the world runs nowadays. So that's why sound bites. If anybody presents a sound bite to me, I don't listen to it. It means actually nothing, because it turns out context is crucial. But anyways, so I'm gonna try to say this story in the best way I can possibly say it without making it so that somebody can cut it up. But at school, the Reader's Digest is this. There was someone who was handicapped, and everybody was disrespecting that person. And the person in question had a cane. Yeah, a cane, because it wasn't a crutch. A crutch comes up underneath your armpit like this, but it was just a cane. And so the person with the cane was in my class, and the previous class that was using this specific room for teaching filed out, and the person with the cane was standing next to the door, and was standing next to the door. And after all the people from the previous class came out, the person with the cane tried to go in, but all the other people who were lined up behind the person with the cane, who were not handicapped, silently ignored the person with the cane and filed in. And it's just, I have a heart that I can only use cantatas, the Bach's cantata, I forgot the exact number, BWV, I forgot the exact number, but there's a cantata by Bach, because I listen to a lot of different types of music, and some of them is Bach, and some of them is Enya, and some of them is Handel, some of them is Mozart, and some of them is other composers, but this time I'm going to use Bach. So there's a cantata by Bach, which is basically a song that is sung by multiple people, say soprano, alto, bass, and or tenor and countertenor, and or mezzo soprano. There's a lot of different types of variations that you can have as people singing it. And this cantata is Mein Herz schwimmt in Blut. I don't know if I said that correctly, but it means my heart swims in blood. My heart swims in blood for a lot of different things in the world, and one of them is cats and dogs that are unfortunate and have to live on the streets and go every day or sleep every night on, say, a different spot of a big city, and they don't have anybody to take care of them. That my heart swims for that, but my heart also swims for children who are impoverished, and my heart swims in blood for handicapped, impaired, and disabled people, because it just grabs my heart and squishes it. And in the case of this person with the cane, when I first saw people basically filing past the person with the cane, I thought, oh, maybe because I've met a lot of people who are disabled growing up, or impaired or handicapped growing up, and it's a real shame. But what I often find is that people who are handicapped, they have this thought process that is completely unfounded and just so deleterious, where they think they're embarrassed of their impairment. They think their impairment is something to be ashamed of, which is nothing. It's not true. You should never be ashamed of your impairment. No, don't be ashamed. It's nothing to be ashamed. There's nothing wrong with being impaired, but some people think that. So when I first saw that the person at the very front who was impaired with the cane was letting that was being passed by, I thought, oh, maybe the person just wants other people to go first so they don't get in the way. But they weren't in the way. But that wasn't the case, because I actually saw the person with the cane trying to go in and was blocked off by just the stream of people. So I was in the line of normal people, not handicapped people, who were going in, and I stopped the line when I got up to near the door. I said to the person with the cane, you can go in, and I let the person go first. And it wouldn't matter to me if every person behind me was staring at the back of my head with lasers and trying to put daggers into my head. I'm not for putting one group over the other, but I am going to allow a person who prepared to get into the class ahead of everyone else, because the person with the cane walks slower than people without a cane. That's kind of obvious. And the person with the cane came ahead of everyone, even ahead of me, because I move ahead of time. I make sure I'm like 15 minutes ahead of time when it comes to class. But the person with the cane was there before me, so the person with the cane obviously realized that they needed to get ahead of everyone so they could make sure they could get into the classroom, and still you bypass them? That is disrespectful behavior. It is trashy behavior. And another trashy behavior I noticed at school is, not aside from cutting a handicapped person or cutting normal people, people don't know that cutting is wrong, which is unfortunate, but they also walk around with their phones texting and calling, and that is trashy behavior. I'm telling you now, that is trashy. That is unacceptable behavior, because let's just say that I was like you and I didn't care for handicapped, because there's a lot of handicapped people at school, and there's a lot of impaired people, and there's also disabled people at school, and walking around with the phone while looking at your phone and typing and texting or whatever, first of all, it's dangerous. Point one, it's dangerous. It is not safe. You are going to hurt someone who is disabled, impaired, or handicapped, or you're going to hurt someone that is not, like me. At least, yeah, in the general sense, I'm not impaired. Or you are going to hurt yourself, especially when you're just walking. Just walking, you have a chance of hurting yourself and a lot other people. But then there are people, they are adult fools who are on bikes and skateboards, or motorized versions of bikes or skateboards, and they're on their phone. And it's okay to, I guess, ride without holding the handlebars if you have that talent, but riding without holding the handlebars and then texting on your phone? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Do you honestly think that is safe? Do you honestly think that is proper behavior? It has nothing to do with, I guess it has nothing to do with ethics. It's just, do you think that's safe? Do you think that actually is practical? Because ethics and pragmatism are kind of polar opposites, sometimes in debates. So if we're just going to forget about ethics, because ethics, some people say, are relativist, or it depends on what ethical system you go by. Okay, fine. Let's go completely by practical, because practicality overrules everything with ethics. If you want to play that game, you are going to hurt someone really quickly. So I don't look at my phone. I might hold my phone. That's fine. I hold my phone like this when I walk around school when I need to, because if someone calls me, like my parents or my brother or family members or anybody, one of my friends call me and they say, hey, let's meet up for lunch so we can eat together at wherever, then I can hear the phone and I can look at it while stepping to the side. I'm not going to look at it while walking. That's ridiculous. But I'm going to maybe glance at it while walking, but I'm never going to look at it for more than 3 seconds while I'm walking. Even 3 seconds is dangerous, so I just don't look at it. I don't look at it. If I notice it's ringing, I just glance at it and then put it against my chest like this, step off the sidewalk to the side so I don't get in anyone's way, and then I call. Calling and walking is maybe okay, but that's still borderline dangerous. It is just trashy behavior to look at your phone because it endangers everyone. It's just trashy behavior. Not to mention the aesthetic point of view, because I guess this channel is pretty artistic, and I guess fashion is part of art, right? Yeah, fashion is part of art. So just from a fashionable point of view, oops. Even from a fashionista point of view, let's just say I was wearing this outfit, this shirt, say dark navy blue pants, summer fall pants, so they moderate temperature nicely. I don't have any, but let's just say I was wearing patent leather boots and my sunglasses, and I had my backpack and I was walking around school and I was looking at my phone. That ruins the whole outfit. My 3 C's and the 2 R's that I operate with would be ruined because I lean forward and all my shirt is wrinkled like this. Your neck sticks out, your jewelry all crumples up, your backpack falls forward. It just ruins your posture. So aesthetically and practically, or just safety-wise and stylishly, it's horrible. So just don't do it, okay? Don't walk around typing on your phone like this. I know some people do it because maybe they're shy. Then just get sunglasses, okay? If you don't want people to look, well, people are going to look at you no matter what. I'm going to look at you regardless of if you're on your phone or not. I hold my phone like this, so people can look at me. I don't care. But if you don't want to talk to people, or if you don't want to look at people, escaping to your phone while walking is not a proper method. It's dangerous and it's trashy behavior. Do not do it. It's not right. So just get sunglasses and wear those sunglasses if you're shy. It works for everyone. Just get sunglasses. Okay? And that's the lesson for today. Get sunglasses if you are shy and don't want to talk to people. Being shy is fine. I'm shy too. If I don't know somebody, I don't talk to them. Because I guess I'm shy too. But it's fine. If you're shy, then just get sunglasses. It's fine. Get sunglasses. No one's gonna care. But yeah, so I made this necklace, and I'll work on this one too. The lace shawl, the true lace shawl I'm working on, well, I guess it's true, but lace shawl I'm working on right now, it'll take a while because I don't get to really work on it that much, but necklaces like these will probably come out more because I can carry these around at school in little baggies, and I don't have to worry about getting dirty because beads, if it gets dirty, all you have to do is just rub off the dirt or anything. So that's what I just want to talk about. Don't be trashy. Don't be trashy. Do not walk around while looking at your phone. It's scientifically proven that if you have your phone and you're looking at your phone like this, everything gets cut off from you. You won't know that something dangerous is coming toward you until it's run you through. So just don't do it. But yeah, that's all I just want to talk about today. So yeah, I'll be I'll be able to talk with you guys sometime later. All right? So until then, just be creative and don't be trash. All right? I'll see you guys next time. Bye.